guys, and welcome back to the Happy Criers React. My name is Chris, and this is my gorgeous pregnancy craving wife,
Daniela.
So now, guys, we're going to be reacting to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is my favorite one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right out of the gate. This is my favorite Harry Potter movie out of all of them. And,
wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's a special reason for this. So I moved to a brand new city for college, and I started working at Subway. And I worked nights. So my shifts were 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. I got all the drunk crowds and everything, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to how difficult that is. It kind of aligned with my classes, but my days were kind of backwards to everybody else's. I got home at 7 a.m. and I was having supper, but it was actually breakfast, right? I only had a small little TV, so I didn't use cable. I had no Netflix, no Prime Video, no Discovery Plus, none of these streaming services. I just had my DVD player and my standalone Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire DVD that I will just watch on replay every single time I got home at 7 a.m. So this movie just holds a special place in my heart.
No, that's nice, but also that's the student life.
Yeah, I mean, that broke student life, yeah, absolutely. Do you have any expectations heading into this movie from seeing the last one?
Not really, because I feel like every movie could be a standalone movie.
Okay,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I know they're tied in with, and they do have a story that goes throughout all the movies, but
right.
They always have like an ending. They're never like they never have a cliffhanger.
Yeah, like a clip. Sorry, that's our baby monitor.
They never have a cliffhanger. So I don't know what to expect. I mean, is the Goblet of Fire? I don't know what goblet is, but I expect fire.
It's a fair assumption. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get started.
This movie's starting very differently. It almost doesn't feel like a Harry Potter movie because I was expecting to start with the Dudleys and Harry Potter, and yeah, it's just starting very differently.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right.
Perhaps if we were to do it without the boy. The boy is everything. It cannot be done without him, and it will be done. Nagini tells me the old Muggle caretaker is standing just outside the door. Avada Kedavra!
Wake up, Ronald.
Oh my god.
Come on, Ron. Your mother says breakfast's ready.
I'm so happy it's starting at Ron's house.
Yes,
now
absolutely.
That's so refreshing.
Time, son! Sorry, Amos. Some of us had a bit of a sleepy start. This strapping young lad must...
Oh, go!
What timing? I know it's Edward.
Okay, this movie's just getting better. It's getting better by the second.
And then you just see around the bush Jacob.
Why are they all standing around that manky old boot? That isn't just any manky old boot, mate. It's a portkey.
Ready? After 3. 1, 2, hurry! 3!
How insane is that?
Being with them would always make me so worried.
Yes.
They always do something and they don't explain it to you. They're just like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, just holding on to run to whatever it is.
Right.
Let go! I bet that cleared your sinuses, eh? Home sweet home.
What?
You're gonna sleep tight.
Excellent.
Never mind.
How amazing is that?
That would be, I would camp. I hate camping.
Yeah.
but I would camp there.
Oh my god, yeah, it would be so easy to camp.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
the possibilities are just endless.
And it's always surprising.
I love magic.
See?
This world just seems better.
When you're really proud of your own work.
There was a man. Before. There.
This way! A man, Harry. Who?
I didn't see his face.
Two pumpkin pasties, please.
Ooh.
Here in the runway!
Buddy,
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
no one cares that Hagrid almost got ran over. Whatever, that looks so cool.
This castle will not only be your home this year, but home to some very special guests as well. Hogwarts has been chosen.
I know that we did the Maze Runner a while back now on our channel if you want to watch that. That would be me.
That'll be you.
So,
Looks like he's about to drop dead.
please join me in welcoming the lovely ladies of the Beauxbatons Academy of Magic.
I don't know.
Bloody hell.
Really? Really?
We're getting to that age now, relationships.
It's weird
and-
because I see them. You're right. Like you have to grow up with these movies to kind of relate to them. Because I saw them as kids and I was like, "Oh, look at them! They're
Yeah.
growing, so cute." And now you see him rap. Oh yeah.
But like in Ron's defense, if you grew up with the movies, you were also like, "Oh dang."
Oh really? You were like that?
Let's keep watching. Okay, see, that's the part that I've always been like, if I was Dumbledore, after this whole thing was done, I'd pull their headmaster aside and be like, okay, are you paying for the floor?
It's him. Victor Crumb.
Oh, they were saying, "Victor, are you in love or something?"
Yeah, yeah. it's-
Why were they saying that? I didn't. I thought it was like a song, like here, how do you say, like they get married, blah blah. It's like a kid's song. Is that a kid's song, or I didn't get that part?
Well, no, it's just in the beginning they showed he was the Quidditch captain.
Oh.
Yeah, he was the captain of the Quidditch team.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, I
so-
think I missed that part.
So that's why Ron is freaking out. It's kind of like you're going to school with a celebrity. Yeah.
Okay.
Not to worry, Madam Maxine. Our gamekeeper, Hagrid's more than capable of seeing them.
But you know,
Eee.
only single malt whiskey.
Oh, he's in love.
Yeah, but he stabbed him with a fork.
But he's in love. I told you matchmaking. I said it before this
You did.
happened.
I was very impressed.
Glory! That is what awaits the student who wins the Triwizard Tournament.
Alistair Moody. The aura.
Aura? Dark wizard catcher. Half the cells in Azkaban are filled thanks to him.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the food in that scene. They have chocolate. None of them are eating it.
And remember in the first movie how it just appeared?
Yeah.
Like, imagine that.
Oh,
How amazing that would be. Okay, time to have supper. And it's just the full table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But none of them are eating anything. Like if I was there.
No, yeah. Mad Eye Moody comes in, everyone's like, oh my god. And then you're not gonna finish that?
The ministry has concluded that for their own safety, no student under the age of 17 put forth their name for the Triwizard Tournament.
Silence!
Fire. I knew it.
Chosen, there's no turning back. This moment, the Triwizard Tournament has begun.
This kind of gives me like Hunger Game vibes.
Really, eh?
Yeah, surviving, not going back, putting your name in.
Fair enough, but this would be the original if you're gonna compare them.
And your new defense against the dark arts teacher. I am here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye, the end. Now, the minister says you're too young to see what these curses do. I say different. You need to know what you're...
Why is he so mad?
You need to find another place to put your chewing gum besides the underside of your desk, Mr. Finnegan.
The old codger can see at the back of his head.
God, this teacher's just mad.
Doesn't care at all.
Throwing something at the student.
Yeah.
I feel like every teacher wants to do this.
Oh,
but-
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Gosio. Imperio. She's lethal. What are you laughing at? What did I ever do next? Jump out the window? Drown herself? Scores of witches and wizards have claimed that they own bidding under the influence of the Imperious Curse. How do we sort out the liars? Another.
I think that Moody did a great job in demonstrating how dangerous and lethal that curse can be within a second.
Yeah, I really like him as a teacher. I feel like he's the best teacher we've seen so far. I know that
In
he's...
that position, yeah.
Yeah, in that position, you first see him and you're like, oh my god, he's crazy. But like every teacher, the craziest one is the one you start to love the most.
Right.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I just, you're right. And I loved how he was joking around, saying, haha, here you go, and Ron gets it, and he's a huge spider phobe.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, okay, what do I do next? Throw it out the window? Drown itself? And then you're like, oh, like, this can get lethal very quickly. Because you can make it do whatever you want it to do.
Yeah.
The Cruciatus curse.
Correct. Come.
Okay, stop.
And he's hanging on a little too much.
Stop it! Can't you see it's bothering him? Stop it!
Perhaps you could give us the last unforgivable curse, Miss Granger. Avada Kedavra!
Thank you. Well, lads, we've done it. Cooked it up just this morning. Ready? Yeah.
That's cool.
A couple old men fighting, you know.
The Hogwarts champion, Cedric Diggory.
We forgot to put these up. Oh my god. We might get kicked out of our houses. That's pretty bad. Sorry, guys.
Harry Potter.
Isn't he like, well, I don't know how old he is, but he's not 17.
Well, he's 14, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he can't.
I know.
Well, I like that he's hiding. I would do the same thing, just... Why is he mad?
He's a cheat!
You're not even 17 yet.
But, like, what do you say in that moment?
I didn't write this.
No one's gonna believe you.
And they also have 2 from Hogwarts. They should only have 1, like Dumbledore said. Now there's 2.
And that's the problem.
I protest.
Harry, you put your name in a goblet of fire.
So in the book, Dumbledore asked Harry in a very calm way, he said, Harry, did you put your name in that goblet of fire? But the funny part is, in the movie, he, like, almost spears him.
Yeah.
He almost, like, tackles him completely.
But that's the thing, that's not like his character. His character is very calm and very assertive, but not like this.
Right, but I think he's just panicking for Harry.
Yeah, I guess so.
I didn't put my name in that cup. I don't want eternal glory. I just want to be...
Well, you kind of have eternal glory, bro.
Piss off.
That was kind of late, though.
I know, it's kind of delayed, but let him get his stuff off.
So if you're wondering why everything looks different, or maybe not everything, but we look a little different, it's because I had to say that I was getting really tired last night when we were recording, and, you know, being pregnant, working, taking care of a toddler that's going through a growth spurt.
Yes.
It's very hard, and, you know, this is a long movie, and I want to give you guys the best reaction I can give. So if I'm like half asleep, I'm not gonna pay attention to these little details that I know are worth mentioning and worth paying attention to. So we decided to pause, and now we're starting again.
Exactly, and I'm very happy that you were honest about that, just because we pride ourselves, the Happy Criers React, in being genuine and being authentic with our reactions. And then even if we have, one of us has seen it before, we're upfront about that. We want to be as transparent and honest with you guys as possible. So we're picking up now the next day. No harm, no foul. And I mean, let's get back into it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I guess that's the wizarding world of FaceTime. Get it? Because of the face in the fire. Anyways.
I'm saying the devils are inside the walls. Igor Karkaroff. He was a Death Eater. Then there's Barty Crouch, Heart of Stone, sent his own son to Azkaban.
Who are you talking to? What? Who says I was talking to anyone? Maybe you're imagining things. Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, I still don't quite understand what Ron's beef was with Harry.
I think he just feels betrayed. It's like, I feel like if it was me and a girlfriend, I'd be like, really? You couldn't tell me you wanted to do this? Like,
yeah.
Kind of betrayed us in, like, we tell each other everything and
Fair
you couldn't
enough.
tell me?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But, like, doesn't he seem a little extreme with it?
Yeah, he's a little extreme with it. I'd be like, girl, what do you mean tell me? Let's go get Starbucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, it seems like a simple thing you would just get over.
Yeah, I think because of what, didn't Harry say something mean to him? And oh, no, Ron was like, piss off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so it's like now they're like mad at each other, and I feel like he's just too proud.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably what's going on. Yeah, you're right.
Ronald would like me to tell you that Seamus... Dean was told by Parvati that Hagrid's looking for you.
Is that right? Well, what?
Yeah, I did get that. This is what I was trying to say earlier. Like, I don't understand why it went to this length.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because they're like, this is high school. This is so high school. I need to tell him something, but I'm not going to tell him. You tell him that I told you that Seamus told me.
Dragons? That's the first task? You're joking?
These are seriously misunderstood creatures.
That's insane.
I have to admit, that Horntail is a right nasty piece of work.
Dragons.
Come on, Sted!
Are you serious?
Why so tense, Potter? My father and I have a bet, you see.
Why is he just...
I don't know.
I feel like he was just like, okay, he's coming, put me up there. Hey.
Yeah, no, I think he prepares for this like every night.
Yeah.
When he sees him, he's gonna be like, okay, so I'm gonna say this to Potter. And then, Draco, can you please stop? Potter.
I don't give a damn what your father thinks, Malfoy. He's vile and cruel, and you're just pathetic.
Each of the 3 tasks involves pretty considerable danger.
Aw, he's nervous.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be, right?
Harry, is that you? How are you feeling? The key is to concentrate. After that, you just have to...
Battle a dragon.
Young love.
Oh, she's grabbing his hand.
Yeah, I love that.
4 of you can fully appreciate. What are you doing here, Miss Granger?
Oh, sorry.
Good luck, champions. Mr. Diggory, the sound of the cannon you
Filch.
This feels like the Hunger Games.
Honestly, it has that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know the mental space you have to be in before battling a dragon. Like, how do you prepare for that?
You won, Harry! You won!
Accio Fireball!
Harry's life is just remarkable. Hey?
Yeah.
Like, what he's gone through since a baby is just insane. Imagine being 14 battling a dragon.
Mm-hmm. And living to tell the story.
Honestly, yeah.
Go on, Harry. What's the clue? Who wants me to open it? I reckon you have to be barking mad to put your own name in the Goblet of Fire.
It's just frustrating.
Yeah.
No, don't you remember? I told Hermione to tell you that Seamus told me that Parvati told Dean that Hagrid was looking for you. Who could possibly figure that out?
I want to be their friend.
Yeah. And the beautiful thing about being a boy is that they're best friends again. It was that easy.
Yeah.
Just one uncomfortable conversation, and you're boys again, you know?
It wasn't even a difficult conversation.
No, it never is with guys. Hey, that was messed up. Yeah, it was. All right, want to grab a beer? Or should I say butter beer?
That's so cute.
It's that awkward teenage phase, you know? Where you're trying to impress a girl with your smile and then juice comes out.
That's
I love
cute.
that.
That's cute.
But I love how these movies accurately show the ages they're in.
Yeah, I do really like that. With like little details, like last movie, it was their uniform, now his hair, and the way they're acting and talking to each other and
Absolutely.
being awkward.
Absolutely, you're right, because I think in some other movies they would have them act like a little smoother, a little cooler, and more nonchalant. But these are accurately showing you really do things like that. You're trying to smile at a girl and juice comes out. You know, I love that.
You sent me a dress. Well, it does match your eyes.
Dress robes.
Dress robes? For what?
I would do that. I would
Yeah.
100% do that.
The Yule Ball is first and foremost a dance.
I'm telling you, it's so accurately displayed in these movies. All the girls are like, oh my god, who are you gonna ask? And the guys are like, oh, come on.
Now, place your right hand on my waist.
He sounded like actually scared.
What are those? What are those? My dress robes. But they're all right. Well, I expect yours are more traditional. Traditional? But they're ancient.
Really? You're gonna
I'm
blush?
not. When I watched this at 14, I may have had some provoking feelings that were similar to love.
Hot, isn't it?
She's beaming.
Yeah.
Would you care to join us?
No, would not care to join you and Victor. You're fraternising with the enemy.
The enemy? Who was it wanting his autograph?
Wait, didn't Harry say anything?
Yeah.
Next time there's a ball, pluck up the courage and ask me before somebody else does. And not as a last resort.
I'm just so confused.
About what?
She wanted him to ask her?
I think that maybe just not as a last resort. Because that is insulting. You waited for the entire school to have dates before asking me.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
And he's trying to ruin her time.
Yeah, well, I can't stand Ron a large portion of this movie because he does things like this.
Yeah, he's just being mean to everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, that's, we're in that age bracket, right? Where, of course, there's a ball with drama.
Yeah.
There has to be drama.
That looks like a really good bath.
Tell me about it, right?
I tried putting it in the water if I were you.
You remember her?
Mm-hmm.
Long time no see.
She is such a sexual ghost. Remember she was like in the second movie, Feel Free to Share My Toilet? And now she's trying to peep. She's trying to peep a little something.
You were so right when you said you see different faces of their lives. Because now this movie is becoming very much teenagers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's why, especially if you grow up with these movies, you get attached to them so deeply. Because you're like, yeah, I went through that, but with them. You know what I mean? Like, they get it.
Oh, that's what he did.
That's literally the sound you made the entire movie. Oh!
I would be murdered if I was in this movie.
Come seek us where our voices.
There aren't mer people in the Black Lake, are there?
The same noises you make.
No, it's not.
Last night, something was stolen from each of our champions. A treasure of sorts. These 4 treasures... Simple enough.
Put that in your mouth.
Except for this, they will have but 1 hour to do so. And
Gave him gills and everything.
Oh my god! I've killed Harry Potter!
I don't get it.
Do you recognize them?
Yeah, Hermione, Ron, how are they there?
Because remember, in the beginning of the challenge...
They took them from
Yeah.
the library.
Yeah. They said something important was taken from each of the champions.
Oh, I meant they meant like something important to them, as in like something, not a person.
No, absolutely. And I think that's the twist there.
I mean, that's Harry. Harry would do that. He's losing it. Oh, no. I need a break. I need a break. This too much stress.
Absolutely.
It's like...
Yeah. It's a huge high stakes situation. Absolutely.
He could die and kill 2 people with him.
But that's the thing that you brought up, and it's such a great point. Only Harry would do this.
Only he would do this.
Only he would be like, I'm only supposed to take 1, but there's a person here that I know is not going to be taken. I gotta save her too. It's a classic Harry move.
He stresses me out. Use your wand. Why doesn't he use the wand?
I mean, they're all over him.
No, go up. Oh.
What noise was that?
He can't die. He's so smart.
He is. Survivor.
Of course, Harry will get into something.
Professor?
Professor.
Igor Karkaroff, you have been brought from Azkaban at your own request.
Please, I have more! What about Snape? Severus Snape.
Snape was indeed a Death Eater, and prior to Lord Voldemort's downfall, turned spy for us at great personal risk.
I don't get it. I'm so confused.
About what?
Everything in this scene. Snape is with Voldemort?
Well, Dumbledore just said, it was Dumbledore, not me, just said that Snape turned on Voldemort prior to his downfall. So he became a spy for Dumbledore before Voldemort was destroyed by Harry when he was a baby.
Oh.
Yeah. So Dumbledore's saying that, okay, yeah, he was a Death Eater, but he turned on Voldemort and became a spy for us before Voldemort was taken down.
Okay.
Barty Crouch! Junior.
His son?
Yeah. His son. How insane is that?
Hello, Father.
You are no son of mine.
What an intense memory.
Right?
It allows me to see once more things I've already seen.
That's actually really cool.
I wish I had one of those.
Yeah, imagine you take out your most precious memories and you can go back into them and relive them all.
Yes, that would be amazing. To kind of see it in third person.
I think this is the best should I say invention?
Yeah.
It's the best thing I've seen from these movies that I would actually want to have in real life.
Absolutely, because you're right, it is an invention. Like J.K. Rowling invented it. It doesn't actually exist.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish it did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Earlier today, Professor Moody placed the Triwizard Cup deep within the maze. Only he knows its exact position.
No, don't stop! He's bewitched, Cedric!
Get off me!
He's bewitched!
Neck and neck. Yeah, it's not like Harry to just leave him.
Yeah.
Take it! Together! 1, 2, 3!
Wow. The fact that Cedric was just fine with giving it up because he saved them. That's true class.
Both of us, even though he could have just said okay.
Yeah, both of them are showing true class.
Wow.
Yeah.
To be that age, they weren't how I expect teenagers would be.
Absolutely.
You okay?
Yeah, you?
Look, Riddle.
Yeah.
Tom Riddle.
Good catch.
What are you talking about?
He knows something's not right.
Arthur! What is... Get back to the cup!
Ew.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, to want to live that much that you will go to such extent.
Yeah, honestly.
That you just look disgusting.
Yeah.
Just die. It's fine.
Well, Voldemort's all about the power. He doesn't care how he looks at all.
Just go. Sometimes it's just time to let things go. You just die.
Yeah.
Go to the other world.
Who are you? What do you want? Kill the spare!
Avada Kedavra!
No! Cedric!
They just kill him?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Do it! Now!
He looks like a fetus.
He has a body again. Is what he always wanted, right?
Oh. Such a
Ew.
The boy who lived.
How lies have fed your legend, Harry.
It was love. You see, when dear sweet Lily Potter gave her life for her only son, I could not touch him. It was old magic.
I can touch you now.
Your parents would be proud. Especially your filthy muggle mother.
If I was Harry, I would just say that right back to him. If he was like, your filthy muggle mother, I'd be like, yeah, your pops too, man.
Yeah, that's so
And then
true.
he'd do it again. I'd be like, what?
Have it your way.
Is broken, you must get to the portkey. We can linger for a moment to give you some time, but only a moment. Do you understand?
Let go. Sweetheart, you're ready. Let go.
It's his mom.
Yeah, those were his parents beside him. And then that was Cedric.
They're trying to protect him again.
Yeah.
What's gonna make me cry?
And look, they're cheering. They have no idea.
He's back. He's back. Voldemort's back. Cedric, he asked me to bring his body back.
That's my son! That's my boy! No! No!
Wow. Imagine that. That's horrible.
Oh, it's absolutely horrible. And you know, this is the first time I'm watching this movie as a father. So like I'm fighting back tears myself right now. Because that scene, I was always like, oh man, that's terrible. But now, like if that was ours, it hits different. It hits different.
Yeah. I feel like I should have seen this when we were kids.
That's every parent's worst nightmare.
More than a nightmare. That's...
Well, you should never outlive your children. Like that's...
Were there others? In the graveyard, were there others?
I don't think I said anything about a graveyard, Professor.
Oh,
You all right, Alistair?
I'm sorry, Albus.
That's Moody, but then who's...
Polyjuice potion.
Now we know who's been stealing from your store, Severus.
Harry's like, what? What?
Come at me.
Yeah.
He's the son.
Yeah.
He's back. Lord Voldemort has returned.
You see, Cedric Diggory was murdered by Lord Voldemort. The Ministry of Magic does not wish me to tell you this. To do so, I think, would be an insult to his memory.
Okay guys, that was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I know you're dying to know as much as I am. What are you thinking about this movie?
I think that this movie was really good. Okay, how to explain it? Like the last movie, The Prisoner of Azkaban was really good at showing the twist, and like it was a little bit more dark,
Right,
like darker.
okay.
And more of like dark, more magic, when this one showed more of character development for me. So you could see more of like Ron, more of Hermione, more of Hagrid, even more of Harry and how he's becoming sarcastic and messy and a teenager, and you know, like all these quirks about him.
Right.
So I feel like it wasn't as dark as the last one, because the only dark part was the very last scene where he sees Voldemort, and yes, that is very dark.
Right.
But it didn't have as many twists and turns as the last one.
Okay.
So I can't choose between... I would like to see all the movies to choose my favorite one. So I
for
can't
sure.
say
Yeah.
like this one or the last one. But definitely the third and the fourth are making me become more invested in these characters, because you're seeing more of the story and how I don't know, like I felt like the first one and the second one where it was more about the story of how Hogwarts and how it all comes together and the magic world, but now it's more of like more of them.
I love the different avenues they've taken, because just like what you touched on, the first, well, 3 movies in my opinion was really mainly about Hogwarts, and every single moment they spent was in Hogwarts. They kind of explored a little bit more in the third movie the grounds around Hogwarts, but it was mainly taking place there. But now in this movie, They're doing challenges in a maze. They're doing it under the sea. It kind of ventures out into the world a little bit more. And then you get to see them kind of go through relationships and best friends fighting. It's like kind of what you said, character development. With every reaction that we do of this series, we always see comments with amazing, mind-blowing facts that either things that are in the movie and we didn't catch, like Neville not wearing the robe when he was holding the remembrall. Totally went right over the head, right? So very cool facts like that. And, we're looking forward to the comments. So please keep commenting the cool facts, your guys' thoughts, things in the book that aren't even in the movie. We're all ears, and we love it all.
Yeah. And I love that some people are seeing or reactions, like in the last movie I said that Harry's uniform wasn't tidy, and then a lot of people said that was part of the director's touch.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, like that's insane. That something that I just thought, oh, that's cool, it was something actually that there was thought behind it.
Yeah, like a minute detail.
Yeah. So if you guys have more comments like that, just please drop them in the comments. I'm not good at this. I'll let you talk.
No, I like that. If you guys have any more comments, please drop them in the comments. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.